Welcome to a tour of Stars and Stripes land where the mundane often hides the extraordinary. Today, we're retaking you on a trip of 25 incredible facts about the United States that Americans have absolutely no clue about. These stories will amaze you, touch you, and maybe even have you see your country in a whole new light. So grab a seat, get cozy, and buckle up for some wacky surprises. Fact number 1. America wasn't 50 states forever. Did you know before Alaska and Hawaii were states, America was only 48 states for over 40 years? But stranger still, there used to be a plan to create a 51st state called Jefferson. Carved out of Northern California and Southern Oregon Territory, consider the impact if it had happened: new laws, new capitals, and an entirely new identity for a state. Here's the punchline. America's street address system has an amusing footnote in history. Born in Portland, Oregon, it's now commonplace across much of the country. And best of all, the system was designed to aid emergency responders, saving countless lives by making addresses brief and logical. Often, the small things are the biggest. Now let's take a trip underground literally. Beneath Seattle's streets lies a shadow city of abandoned alleys and outdated stores. After the Great Seattle Fire of 1889, the city was rebuilt atop the original streets, raising sidewalks and developing a hidden layer underneath. Exploring this world beneath is like traveling through time. Fact 4. Ever heard of America's least visited national park? That would be Alaska's Gates of the Arctic, its largest park with no roads and no trails. It's a pristine wilderness so vast and wild that you can hike for days without seeing another human being. Evidence that even in the age of suburban sprawl, some places remain truly free and untamed. Fact 5. The geographic center of the United States isn't as famous as you'd expect. Located in a small town in Kansas, this unassuming place is America's heart. To stand there is to feel connected to all of America, sea to shining sea. Next, let's discuss something truly surprising: American cemeteries with living roots. In New Orleans, colorful tombs above ground are more than just cosmetic. They're the result of the city's multicultural heritage and its swampy geography. These cemeteries tell stories of survival, resilience, and celebration of life, unlike anywhere else in the United States. Fact 7. Time for a mystery: the missing colony of America. The story of the Roanoke settlers who vanished without leaving behind a single clue. It's one of the longest-running, unsolved mysteries in American history. Was it an off-the-rook massacre? Did they assimilate into Native American tribes? Some modern theories suggest the answer may lie hidden in the forest, waiting to be uncovered. But America isn't just about history above ground. It's also about what lies beneath the seas. The earliest American colony was founded by settlers guided by unseen underwater continental shelves. These natural highways helped them arrive ashore safely, a kind of natural GPS millions of years old. Switching gears, here's a little trivia about a popular snack: the Oreo cookie. Born in New York City back in 1912, Oreos were created years before they became the global sensation we know today. What most people don't know is that Oreo has had secret experimental flavors released in limited runs, known only to its most dedicated fans. Now let's talk about food with deeper roots: American barbecue. From smoky Texas brisket to tangy Carolina pulled pork, barbecue styles tell stories of migration and cultural fusion. Each region has its unique way of smoking, seasoning, and serving, showing America's diversity on a plate. Let's slow down for a moment and dive into something emotional. America's oldest continuously occupied city isn't New York or Boston, it's St. Augustine, Florida, founded in 1565. Walking through its cobblestone streets feels like stepping into a living museum where every stone and brick whispers history. Fact 12. Did you know America has another national animal besides the bald eagle? The bison was officially recognized as the national mammal in 2016. It symbolizes strength, survival. Here is a fun detail about the American flag. Its design has been altered 27 times since 1777. Every new star represented the addition of a new state. But here's the twist: at one point, the flag had 13 stripes for the original colonies and 50 stars for the states, blending past and present in one design. Now let's uncover a quirky secret. The Library of Congress, Most people know it as the largest library in the world, but few realize it holds some of the strangest treasures ever collected. Inside its vast archives, you'll find the first recorded sound of the human voice, Thomas Edison's experimental notebooks, and even oddities like rare maps and unusual sheet music. It's not just a library, it's a vault of human imagination. Moving into the digital age, here's a technological breakthrough: the birth of the internet. What we take for granted today began in the United States as a cautious government-funded experiment. In the early years, it connected just a handful of universities and defense systems before exploding into the global phenomenon of the 1990s. The leap from secret research project to worldwide network is a story of risk-takers, visionaries, and sheer persistence. For a cultural treasure, the world's oldest continuously operating farmers market is in Charleston, South Carolina, established in 1788, more than just a place to buy produce. It's where history, tradition, and community converge. Every basket of fruit and every handcrafted good carries a legacy that has lasted for centuries. Here's a fascinating fact about money. The US $1 bill contains mysterious symbols that trace back to ancient philosophies and secret societies. From the all-seeing eye to the pyramid, these details have sparked endless conspiracy theories and heated debates. Are they signs of hidden power, or just artistic choices meant to inspire? Either way, they continue to fuel America's love for intrigue. Speaking of intrigue, let's talk about language. Within US borders, there are over 350 languages spoken, making it one of the most linguistically diverse countries on the planet. From Spanish and Chinese to Navajo and Tagalog, America's language tapestry reflects centuries of migration, heritage, and cultural exchange. When it comes to the arts, America isn't just Hollywood and Broadway. One of its greatest cultural contributions was the Harlem Renaissance of the 1920s. This explosion of African-American creativity in music, literature, and art reshaped the cultural landscape not only in the US, but around the world. Jazz, poetry, and bold new forms of expression broke barriers and gave voice to generations. Now here's a surprising sports fact. While baseball is known as America's pastime, it thrived in part thanks to women. During World War II, when many men were overseas, women's baseball leagues boomed, drawing crowds and proving that athletic grit knows no gender. Their determination helped keep the sport alive and pave the way for future athletes. Moving from sports to celebration, America has some of the quirkiest holidays you can imagine. From National Oreo Day to National Hot Dog Day, these offbeat celebrations reflect a playful side of American life. They may seem silly, but they bring communities together in joy and laughter, showing how traditions can be as lighthearted as they are meaningful. Here's a story of innovation and courage. The USS Nautilus, America's first nuclear-powered submarine, is also the first vessel to travel beneath the Arctic ice and reach the North Pole. This groundbreaking journey was in T just about military might. T showcased human ingenuity pushing the limits of what seemed possible in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. And finally, let's end on something deeply human: the creation of the 911 emergency system. A simple 3-digit number that saves lives every day. Before its invention, people had to fumble through complicated numbers in times of crisis. But with 911, help could be summoned in seconds. This idea, born from tragedy and innovation, saved countless lives and is one of America's most quietly powerful contributions to the world. So, what do these facts tell us? The United States is not just a country of landmarks and politics, but a nation built on layers of history, diversity, resilience, and creativity. Beneath the familiar stars and stripes lies a story full of mystery, grit, and imagination. If you thought you knew America, think again. And if this journey into America's hidden wonders sparked your curiosity, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that uncover the unexpected.